welcome back to my channel. So today I actually have a Bible verse to share with you, and that is, which will then lead us into the video. Keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. So as everyone knows, the holidays are coming up, and I think even before that, as we start to approach Halloween, I know Halloween is not something that everyone partakes in. People start to worry about what type of costume is my daughter or son going to wear, and things start getting overwhelming, and people start thinking about this costume costs this much, and they're just gonna use it for like a few hours. So I think even before Thanksgiving and Christmas, people start to get drawn into buying and buying more things. And not to say that you can't have fun dressing up for Halloween, but I think starting with Halloween, for those who are dressing up or dressing up their children, you can start thinking of, do I really need to go to a store or get something online that is a specific costume? Or is there something in my closet that I already have, or that my child already has, that I can kind of work into a specific costume? So actually for the past couple years, Will and I, when we dressed up for Halloween, we were trying to do like DIY costumes, which is really fun because you get to use things you already have, and if you don't, it doesn't cost a lot to get it. So let's say last year we did the Wizard of Oz, and that was Bella's first Halloween. So Will was a Tin Man, I was Scarecrow, and Bella was Dorothy. So instead of buying a costume, what we did was we just used like clothes we had in our closet. I bought some raffia from the craft store. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I used the hat I already had. So I kind of used that as like the straw for Scarecrow. And then everything Bella is wearing are things that she had: her white stockings, white shirt, this blue little jumper or romper, if you want to call it that. The only things that I did buy were her shoes and a headband. So basically it was like DIY in terms of putting things together and not buying a specific costume, but I didn't like sew anything. I don't have those sort of skills. And then if we need certain pieces, we can get that on like Amazon or Etsy. And I try to look for like the most affordable prices, because I figure like November 1st rolls along and then we're just gonna toss it or not use it or donate it. So try to be kind of mindful of that. So I think what I'm trying to say here is that maybe next year, try to think of something that you can create on your own. And it doesn't have to be anything time consuming, because I know, I get it, there's not a lot of time to do certain things, especially when you have children. But I think it's just like thinking outside of the box, looking to Pinterest for inspiration, just thinking of a character and how you would put that together on your own. One, it's creative. Two, it's cost effective. And three, it's just a lot of fun just to, I guess, see the end product and realize that you've done that, and you kind of made it your own without reinventing the wheel, so to speak. So I hope that gives you some inspiration in terms of a Halloween costume. And with that, I wanted to share what I did with Bella's costume. She is going to be Minnie Mouse. Basically, I am just, in terms of like DIY, she just has like a black t-shirt, and I purchased this tulle skirt, which I'm going to add the polka dots to for Minnie Mouse, and then these cute little yellow sneakers, some black pants she already has, and I purchased like the little Minnie Mouse ears, like clips, because I don't think she's gonna do too well with the headband. red tulle skirt that I bought for Bella on Amazon. And I also got these little circles, which are adhesive. So I just peeled it off, which it's very sticky. So I peeled it off and I added it to the skirt. And I think the great thing about this DIY costume is that once I'm done, or once she's done and has worn it for Halloween, I can then take these out and she can possibly use this during the holidays with an outfit if she still fits in it. And I think this actually, yeah, it's elastic, and I can probably put some stockings or some pants underneath, so like leggings or something. But the point is that this can be used again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. So here are her yellow shoes that I'm adding to the outfit. And again, this is something that she can use after Halloween, just with a regular outfit. So it's really cute. You can use it again. So I hope you guys like this little DIY project. Hi, Minnie.
You like the way you look? Yeah.
DIY clip. And in the spirit of Halloween, something that my family and I love to do every year is go to the pumpkin patch and apple picking. Happy Sunday! We're off to Harvest Moon Orchard for some apple picking and the pumpkin patch. My handsome driver there. Bella reading some brochure. And I love New York brochure. Alright, see you there. That's heavy. You like that one? That's so cute.
Arabella. Arabella. So this was Bella's second year doing it.
she really went out there and picked out these little white pumpkins. And I actually posted this on Instagram, a little picture. And then not last year, 2 years ago when I was pregnant with her, I was really into those mini pumpkins, and I still love them, like the mini white pumpkin. And just going back to that Bible verse for a second about keeping our lives free from the love of money, I think as the weather is getting colder, as we approach winter, the end of fall, I'm starting to think about things that I can enjoy indoors, at home, and that are fun and also cost effective. So recently I've been getting into plants, and I just repotted a succulent plant that I have. So I wouldn't say I have a green thumb yet, but I'm working towards that. But I really enjoyed repotting my plant, and I have a little clip here. Basically, I just did some research on how to take care of it, on how to repot the plant, fertilizer, things like that, the soil. Even though I live in an apartment, I want to eventually have my little herb garden, and I really want to add more greenery to my apartment. So that's something that I'm working towards, and I'm having a lot of fun with and researching, so I'm learning something new. And speaking of winter, Will and I have been looking into things that we can do with Bella. We went to the Children's Museum, the Westchester Children's Museum.
We went to
You got a happy face. We all got one.
They have so many activities and toys that enrich their minds, and I think it's so great because they had like a little toddler section and she was running around and even like approaching other kids, and it was just really cute. And I think that's like a great thing to do in the winter when you're not sure, like you don't want to stay at home and you don't really like want to walk outside too much because it's cold. You want to go somewhere indoors but fun. So if you have a family or kids or nieces or nephews, I highly recommend a children's museum because they can keep themselves entertained, they can run around, and they'll be nice and warm. And with that said, as the holidays are approaching, I know it's hard with all the sales, but don't feel like a sale means that you need to buy something. Yes, it's important to give to others, and it's so nice to see the smile on their faces, but also think about what you're truly thankful for. Think about the importance of quality family time. Take time to really enjoy every moment with them. It's truly precious. I think people remember more of a connection with you, specific memories. People remember talking during dinner. People remember a lunch date. For example, you know, as a parent now, one of the things or one of the challenges Will and I face is trying to figure out when to do, you know, when to have like a date night. I think there's so much pressure around having a date night that we realize, even at home, as I showed him, like I think it was 2 videos ago, we were playing the game called Mancala. You know, recently I met up with Will for a lunch date, so and I know that's not possible for everyone because it depends on like where you work, where you live, but we try to make it work in different ways and try to get that time together. So the holidays are coming up and it's so exciting, and I hope you take something from this as we approach the holiday season. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Let's not put that in there. It's so confusing that I actually I'm parched is watery up.